In today's video, I'm going to be exposing the most profitable strategy in the Forex industry. For those of you that have been trading for years without profitability, this video would be the end of that, because I'm going to be exposing the most profitable strategy that has helped me through 7 years of being in the Forex industry. This strategy is price action driven. It relies on chart structure. It is very consistent, and you are going to have a winning rate of a minimum of 80 to 85%. Okay, so Coach Dummy is taking to this lesson, and grab your pen, grab your book, and take note of every single thing I'm going to be talking about in today's teaching. What is price action trading about? It's important to note that price action trading entails the art of reading historical and recent chart data to predict the future movements of prices. Okay, and when we're talking about price action trading, we have 5 elements of price action trading. The first element being the chart structures. What are chart structures? Chart structures are the coordinated movements of prices. Okay, what is the next one? The next one is the Fibonacci. What is the Fibonacci? The Fibonacci are retracement and extension tools. The Fibonacci allows us to know where a retracement might be ending or where an extension might be ending. What is the third price action trading element? It is what? The trend lines. What is the trend lines? The trend lines are diagonal support and resistance tools. Okay, the trend lines are used to checkmate the strength of a trend. What is the next one? It is known as the horizontal support and resistance tool. What is this used for? It is used to check horizontal levels of support or resistances. This helps us to be able to sell at resistance levels or buy at support levels. Then what is the last one? The last one is known as what? Key reversal areas. It can also be known as what? Potential reversal areas. These are levels in the chart that prices get to and prices may not be able to go beyond. Okay, so they are very important levels for us. Okay, so now we are going to go over to the chart and we are going to apply all of these 5 elements that I just talked about into a practical standpoint and a practical chart for high probability and the easiest Forex strategy ever. We are going to be using US 30 for our teaching today. Okay, it's important to note that for this strategy to be effective, you need to operate what is known as a multi-time frame analysis. That is, you need to show up onto the charts and see the market through the lens of multiple time frames. Okay, and this has to be done through applying what is also known as a top-down analysis. That is, you have to start from the monthly time frame, which is here where we are right now, and take prices regressively to the small time frames for a real-time trade entry opportunity. Okay, so on the monthly time frame, what is the first step we do? We identify the real-time point where price is at, which has been identified right here. As soon as that has been identified, the next thing is to understand the structures that took prices to that point. What are these structures? We can see price start on big fractals here and make push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. These are big fractals. Okay, for those wondering what fractals is, fractals are the length of the exhaustion, and fractals are also likewise movements of structures. Okay, so we can see price start on big fractals, then we can see prices now make small fractals right here, small fractals, establish a new big fractal right here, and what? A new big fractal right here. Then we can now see prices start on small fractals again to eventually making the smallest fractal right here to taking prices to as much as this level. So without any iota of doubt, with what we can see on US 30 in the monthly time frame, prices is overall bullish. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that the next thing we are going to do is identify the last higher low just to slim our range of focus. Okay, let's take all of this out and let's identify the last higher low right here. Even though it's within a small fractal, but let's just identify this as the last higher low. Okay, so the reason why we identify the last higher low right here is so that we can have a range of focus, and this window right here now becomes what? Now becomes our range of focus. Let's go ahead and write that out. Range. Okay, let's spell this properly in caps. Range of focus.
Okay, so why do we need a range of focus? This is because what it allows us to be able to slim fit information instead of us, dealing with informations of all of these levels. We've been able to slim fit information to where is most important. Okay, and where it is most important is currently within this range of focus. Okay, so now on the monthly time frame, because price on clear coordinations of higher highs and higher lows, this means that what if we go to our small time frames and we are picking a trade within this range of focus, if we are buying in the direction of trend. Okay, while if we are selling, it is a retracement. Okay, so we've been able to identify our range of focus, and we are now going to look for an opportunity just within this range of focus. Okay, so now let's take this range of focus to the weekly time frame to look for opportunities right here. Okay, so now let's go on to the weekly time frame. We are on the weekly time frame right now, and we are going to focus on our range of focus, which is within the zone. Remember, within the zone, if we are buying, it's in the direction of trend, while if we are selling, it's a retracement, right? Okay, so what are the rules for trading direction of trend and rules for trading a retracement? If you are trading a retracement, end that opportunity at the 61.8, because the 61.8 is the strongest retracement level. While what if you are trading direction of trend, end that opportunity at the 100.0 right here, which is also written as 1, which is the strongest level for what? For an extension. Okay, so now that this has been signified, what are we going to do? Let's read the structures within our range of focus to tap into the information and the opportunity within this range of focus. Okay, so here we can see prices make push exhaustion, and started a new fractal right here of push exhaustion, and push to this level, and there was a break of structure. Okay, so now what structure was broken? Remember that what fractals are the length of the exhaustion. Okay, and apart from that, fractals are also likewise movements of candlesticks or likewise movements of structures. Okay, so at the end, at this exhaustion here, prices started making small fractals. If you bring your measurement tools, this exhaustion here is shorter than this exhaustion. Okay, and remember that what a break of a small fractal, this is a small fractal right here, a break of this and this does not affect this. Okay, so what did we see prices do? We saw prices go ahead and we saw prices break a structure right here. Okay, the last higher low was broken. You can also switch to the line chart to see that the last higher low was broken. Okay, so now that we've seen that the last higher low was broken, where is that opportunity going to end? The opportunity is going to end at the 61.8 of the broken fractal, which we've identified the 61.8 right here as what? As the level that ends this retracement. Okay, so now let's bring out a rectangle at that level, okay, to signify that all of this 61.8 level here is the level that ends the retracement. So what does this mean? This means that what our job is now to read all of this bearish structure that brought price to 61.8 and tap into an opportunity to buy to as much as this level, because what if we are buying, it's in the direction of trend, and the beginning of the broken fractal here is always the 100.0. Okay, so what are we going to do right now? We'll now go down to the daily time frame to read the bearish structure that brought prices for a retracement that ended at this 61.8 and look for what? An opportunity to buy to as much as this level. Okay, so that will take us to the daily time frame. So now let's go up to the daily time frame to read the structures. Okay, on the daily time frame, these are the structures that brought prices down for the retracement. We can see price make push, exhaustion, push, and the structure has been broken. Okay, this is the last lower high right here that got broken, allowing us to know that the sell is done, that retracement is done, and price is going to as much as this level in the direction of trend. Okay, so this level right here is our take profit level in the direction of trend. Okay, so that has been defined. A very simple and straightforward analysis. Okay, we already know that this is where we are buying to right now. So our job is just to go down time frames to see where we can join the ride in order to be able to hold and swing to as much as this level. So it's very simple and straightforward. So what are we going to do? We are now going to take this bullish move right here to the small time frame to see how we can tap into an opportunity in order to be able to ride to this resistance. Okay, so now let's go to as low as the 4 hours time frame in order to categorize prices into fractals. Take profit has been fully defined right here. Let's just write it out as take profit TP. has been fully defined. Our job is just to, tap into an opportunity. Okay, so we saw prices at the beginning make all of this small fractal here, made a bigger fractal here, then started all of these smaller fractals right here up to the real-time point where price is at. Okay, so all of these retracement levels are levels to tap into a new opportunity. Okay, let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. We are going to see them clearer. Okay, so when prices came and made this retracement right here, it's an opportunity for you to buy at the end of the retracement. Okay, when prices came here again, made this retracement, it's an opportunity for you to buy at the end of the retracement. And right now, what are we going to be doing? For us to tap into an opportunity to ride to TP, we are just going to wait for prices to make another retracement. Okay, just like happened right here. Okay, this was what an opportunity at the end of the retracement. And remember that what 61.8 Fibonacci level ends a retracement. Just like we can see right here, we can see that prices came down to the 61.8 level. Okay, so this means that what at 61.8 level you could have bought pinpoints, put your stop loss probably at the low significantly right here, and you would be holding this trade for take profits to as much as this level for a very beautiful 1:7 risk to reward. By just what we went to the monthly, weekly, daily, we understood the overall direction of prices. So what are we doing on the 1 hour time frame? We are just trying to see where price would make what a quick retracement, and what we identify our 61.8, just like here. Okay, you can see this was a retracement, this was a retracement that gave opportunities, and this was another retracement that gave another opportunity. So our job is what at 61.8 pinpoints, buy. Okay, buy pinpoint at 61.8 right here. Hide your stop loss significantly below the low in order not to get stopped out prematurely, and ride to take profit, and you could get a very beautiful 1:7. In fact, right now you will be on a very beautiful 1:3 plus risk reward. Okay, and you are still holding for 1:7. 1:7 means you are investing $1,000, you are going home with $7,000. Okay, or you are investing $100, you are going home with $700. Okay, so our job, like we said, we are just trying to find what prices make a little retracement. Okay, just like right now, we'll bring out the Fibonacci, and for us to tap into a new opportunity, what are we going to do? We'll just stay patient and allow prices to come down to 61.8 right here. And at 61.8, what are we going to do? We can tap into our opportunity, pinpoint at 61.8, put our stop loss significantly at the low, because a 61.8 ends what the retracement, and buy for a beautiful 1:5. Okay, so in fact, one of the beautiful things about this system is that what it allows you multiple entries. You could have bought here, you could have bought here, you could have bought here, just riding in the direction of the trend. Okay, so remember that what the trend is your friend. So you can be able to tap into an opportunity and just buy in the direction of trend. Okay, so if you want to play it safer and you don't want to buy pinpoint at 61.8, you can also wait for what? For the structures that brought price down to 61.8, you can wait for a violation of that structure. When the violation of that structure happens, then you can be able to what? To tap into an opportunity at the violation of the structure and put your stop loss at the low and buy for a beautiful 1:3 plus risk to reward. Okay, but for me, I'm going to be taking my opportunity pinpoint at 61.8 when prices gets there, with my stop loss significantly at the low, and probably I could even get a very beautiful 1:7 plus risk to reward at this particular entry. Okay, so for those that just want to ride along with this entry, then remember that that an opportunity was given at this point when prices came and made the retracement to 61.8. Remember that is 61.8 ends a retracement. Okay, so prices came, made this retracement to 61.8, and just like we said, this was a very beautiful opportunity. By put stop loss here. Right now you'll be on about 1:3 risk to reward, and you'll be going for about 1:7. Price is still going to give us one more opportunity again, probably, or even more than one opportunity. By retracing back to 61.8 again. Remember that prices moves in wave patterns, so when you miss an opportunity, don't be in a hurry to jump into another opportunity. Just allow price to come back again, and you see that price will retrace back to 61.8. And at 61.8, what can you do? You can buy pinpoint at 61.8, or you can wait for prices to break the structure at 61.8 just to be more conservative. Okay, but either or, at 61.8 you can tap into a new entry by placing this long position right here with the stop loss right here and take profit at our TP level here for a very beautiful 1:7 risk to reward. Okay, so this particular strategy I've taught my students in my mentorship program, and they have been able to learn it, master it, and they make truckload of trade entry opportunities and truckload of pips with this particular strategy. Okay, so if you think you need more guidance in regards to this strategy, link in the description below. Join my mentorship platform, and I'm going to hold you by the hand through the understanding and through the mastery of everything price action trading, and how to apply this very simple strategy for high probability trades and high probability take profits. Okay, so this is going to end today's teaching, and you guys can go back, replicate this strategy. Okay, just ride in the direction of the trend. Make sure that you ride the trend. Remember, the trend is your friend, and just ride the direction of the trend. Just allow price to give you quick retracements, and the price gives you retracements. Remember that 61.8 ends a retracement, and place your opportunity and just ride in the direction of trend. Okay, and remember that you can never fail riding in the direction of trend, because the trend is your friend. Okay, so that will be the all for this video, and click the like, subscribe, and share this video for everyone that is looking for how to scale through in their technical analysis. So have a great one, guys.